being able to defeat any type of coverage that I see. So, and I think those are strong points in my game, whether it's press, whether it's off. I know how to, break DB's leverages down and get off the hands off me on the line of scrimmage. So, I think I can definitely add some value. And like I said, man, I'm here to help this team win.
Hey, the last time you were in this office was 2 years ago. They've been doing more package stuff since then. It's changed a little bit. From afar, like how long do you think it'll take you to kind of get reacclimated to what Reed likes to do?
I don't know. I think I'll be very familiar with terms and formations and stuff, but it has changed a little bit. So I think I'm a pretty quick learner, so I don't think there'll really be any trouble with me picking anything up.
Obviously, you had a great year last year, but just in general, like what kind of steps do you have to take care of the knee? Like what do you have to do? What kind of special?
I think just the body in general. I just stay on top of it and continue to just maintain my body, put the right things in my body. Make sure you're exercising. Sleeping right, everything, man. So the knee is fine.
So no special precautions. You don't ice it every day.
No.
Jeremy, you said in there that it came down to the Eagles are here. Do you imagine if Andy Reid wasn't here, you would have gone back to Philly? I mean, was he kind of the tiebreaker?
I don't want to play what if games. I think the most important thing is that he is here, and it played into my decision to come here. So,
what is your relationship with Andy? It's
awesome, man. He's awesome. He's been available to me since he's left. I've had a chance to talk to him. I remember going through my rehab and just understanding kind of where I'm coming from, and just telling me to be patient and everything's gonna be okay. And obviously, seeing him today is like we never missed a beat. So,
what was it like when he left Philadelphia for you professionally? What was that like?
It was tough. But sometimes change is good though. I think for coach and the staff that he brought here, I think it was time, and it was a good time for them for change. So, I think I think he's way more comfortable here. So,
last year you were doing your thing in Philly, but were you keeping an eye on? I mean, did you see what was going on here with the no receiver touchdown streak? Did you have any idea about it?
I didn't really pay attention to it. You hear about it on ESPN, but there was a lot of fluke stuff that happened. I know receiver fumble on the 1 yard line or getting tripped up and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Hopefully I can score at least one next year.
How many of your new teammates have you heard from?
I haven't really talked to anybody. I'll reach out to those guys Yeah, I did talk to Clark. I'm sorry. So.
We talked about how it's good to feel needed, and how they made you feel needed from the fans and from the coaches and everything. How did they do that, or did they out-recruit you, almost like in college when you got two teams going for you? What do they do to make you feel wanted?
I think it's just, when my agent's going through the process, I think, obviously he talks and he relays the messages to me, and I think it's just kind of a feel thing. So I think it came down to where I felt most comfortable, and at the end of the day, it was here. So as much as I love Philadelphia, I have a chance to come back home, a chance to be back with the team. Not the team, but with the coaches that drafted me, with the team that I grew up watching alongside the Rams. So this is awesome. Awesome.
And you know a little bit about Arrowhead.
Yeah, you know a little bit about Arrowhead. It's one of the great trademarks in this league, man. Fans are phenomenal. The atmosphere is phenomenal. So I'm excited about running out of that tunnel.
You played here in college, right?
Yeah.
Big 12 championship.
I played
games?
Kansas here twice, and I played in the Big 12 championship here once.
Hey, you talked a little bit about your family in there. I mean, how much of did that play a role? I mean, it's a 3-hour drive. You can go see them whenever you want. I mean, just in general, is that like a significant part?
Yeah, when you were thinking about it, there's opinions of certain people that matter more than others, and having an opportunity to come back home and, like you said, for my family to come see me, I just thought that this was best for me and my family. At the end of the day, they all said, do what's best for you, but you can always get the hint of where they want you to go.
Chase hasn't said nothing to you either?
Me and Chase talked this morning, actually. So
what did he say, man?
He's excited. He's excited, man. He's a good dude. Me and him are friends, though, so we've kept in contact. We talk. I remember before he played, got a chance to start here against San Diego. I talked to him, and just told him go out there and do your thing, and he went out there, and I think he knocked San Diego out the playoffs. So no, he's a really good dude, man. I'm happy to be a part of his team again.
Andy Hill told me that over the weekend he texted you a couple of times, and when he didn't hear nothing back, he thought something was up, or he knew something was up. Did you just have to shut down the phone over the weekend?
I mean, the phone has been blowing up nonstop for the last couple of days, so I'm still probably going to shut it down for a little bit. But I'll call Coach Reed here in a little bit and talk to him, and I'm pretty sure he's very excited about